on how to work smarter and not harder. Okay, so it's how to initiate a 54-second conversation and presentation that will allow people to be interested and allow you to kind of filter, through your prospects and find the ones that are actually going to work with you and be leaders, right? So here's how it works. An introduction, right? We know that we are all here because we want to make money, right? This is a business. It's a home-based business, and that is the goal, is to be able to make some money. So we have a tremendous opportunity, and we want it to go faster, right? We want to bring in the masses. So we're going to talk about 2 techniques, how to start a conversation with someone, and then a presentation in just 54 seconds, right? Then we will take these 2 techniques and teach them to our team. Duplication, right? One of the secrets to success is duplication. You teach the team to help them succeed, and then of course this makes you a leader, right? So you can follow the logic here. Okay, we have to be leaders. We have to teach. We have to show. We have to be mentors to people on our team and lead by example. All right, so we earn our money and build great organizations by teaching techniques as well. So if we teach our partners exactly what they need to do, they can do it without us. And this is called leverage. Okay, you see how this flows, right? It's just very logical here. Now, we are not sponsoring 100 people per month, but we do find a few and we help them achieve what they want. Okay, so in 40 years of review, it has been found that people with the following professions were more successful in building networks: teachers, housewives, engineers, and accountants. Okay, why? Because they know how to be persistent in doing something in the same way over and over. Okay, sponsoring people is easy. The work begins after they're in and helping them get what they want. So we need to work smarter, not harder, focusing on helping our people to teach them the things that they need to do to succeed. Okay, so there are 3 components to this. All right, our business has 3 components. There's a 3-step plan, communication with the leaders and members of your team, and building from event to event. All right, so successful people do these 3 things constantly. Those who are unsuccessful decide not to do them. It's as simple as that, right? So communication only matters if we have a group. The whole plan depends on the 3-step plan, and more specifically with the first step. So the most successful become experts of that first step, right? So step 1 is create interest and see who is taking it seriously and who is not. Step 2, send them the information, website, the conference information, meeting, etc. And step 3, collect decisions. Okay, that's it. That's step 1. For those who say yes, you simply repeat the plan one after the other. In step 2, we have no control over whether they go to a meeting or attend a webinar. In step 3, we have no control over whether they will say yes or no. We only have control over step 1, getting them interested and sorting them. So, as we only have control over step 1, successful people focus on step 1. Okay? Being experts on step 1 makes the dreams of our people come true, and so our dreams come true. Right? All right. So, we have to make it fun, easy, and fast. So, being a master of step 1 is introducing people to what we do. We start to build rapport in the first 20 seconds, right? So, imagine you're not in the business yet, but you are looking for ways to earn money like everyone else on the planet, right? So, an example of what to say. The government takes away a good portion of our daily income. With sales tax and other taxes, we lose almost half our income. Some people have found ways to reduce their taxes and have more income each week. What do you think that person would say? Would you be looking for more information? Sure, why not, right? So how about this? Do you know someone who suffers from high blood pressure? You might say something like this. High blood pressure and high cholesterol are dangerous. The flu virus and other diseases become deadly if our immune system is weak. Some people have found ways to increase the ability of their immune system naturally. Or another, many people work for 45 years hoping to retire with just 60% of their income. They cannot live with the pension or depend on the government. Some people have found a way to retire in less than 1 year with 100% of their income. Or how about this? Tuition at the university is very expensive. Some parents have found a way to pay for school for their children without borrowing and without stress. Wow. So people decide things in 30 seconds or less. It's not fair, but that's life. Okay. So how long will it take to hang up on a telemarketer? Right? Why does that happen? Because the subconscious. We have two filters. First, for self-preservation, that is, if you're going to be killed or harmed, and the second is anti-sales. If the subconscious detects sales, defenses go up. If we talk about the product, company, or business, sales filters are activated and the person gets defensive. Building rapport is how we overcome the two filters. Once we get through them, they will feel confident that you see the world like they do, and they will invite you to enter. So, the formulation. Here's how you do it. First is you state a fact, right? So, like some work all their lives to retire with just 60% of their income. Number two, you tell another fact. We cannot live with what we get from the government. Okay? Then number three, we say some new information, always in third person. Some have found a way to retire in just 1 year with 100% of their income. That's interesting. Okay, so second technique now is the 54-second presentation. So now we have the person engaged, right? It is important not to talk so much that we distract them. So if the person asks, what is it? Then you say, I can tell you, but it takes a full minute. When could you give me a full minute of your time? The person says, now, right? Of course they'll say now, right? Wow, it's only a minute. Okay. So think about it. Your new partner will have two yeses with many of the people with whom they speak. How will the morale of your team, right? Remember, we pay for teaching our teams techniques that get results, right? So now we have to classify. They are interested, and we have gained two yeses. So we explain this to our people. We are creating a system to classify. The person must answer yes to the following 4 questions, or the presentation is over. So you say, look, before I give you the minute presentation, I will not waste my time or yours. Can I ask you 2 questions? Number 1, if there was a way to earn extra money, pay less taxes without having to stop what you are currently doing, would that help? They will say yes, obviously. Number 2, what do you want to have more and less of in your life? Okay, maybe they respond with lower expenses, more time with family. Okay, so what does that mean financially? $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month? Then maybe she said, okay, well, maybe $2,000 to stay home with the kids. Okay, so here's how it works. We have to do 4 things. Let me review them with you. Okay, number 1, I do not want you to make any changes. We recommend things to other people, right? Like a good book, a movie, or a restaurant. Easy, right? With the economic problems in the world, could you identify 1 or 2 people in the next week that would like to make money by sharing services that will help them save on almost everything and reduce their taxes? They say yes. Okay. For $2,000 or $3,000 to stay at home, all you need are 3 or 4 people like you who would like to earn $2,000 or $3,000 per month. We all know people who would like to spend more time with their families, right? They say yes. Okay, that's 3 out of 4. If you are 4 out of 4, this is going to work. Is it okay that we work as a team and I help you until you're earning the $2,000 per month, since you are not quite sure how to do it yet? They will say yes. Very well. That's 4 out of 4. So get the information into their hands. At this point, the 54-second presentation is over, and you go on to the next step. You invite them to a webinar, a meeting, a call where they can get the information. If they answered no to any of the 4 questions, thank them and start with the next person. From there, it is just a matter of training your associates to do the same thing you just did with them. Okay? So